Konnichiwa. Today's daily devotional is for Wednesday, April the 15th, 2020, and it's called, Is the Check Engine Light Lit on Your Little Engine That Could? And I'm going to start with James 1:19 through 20. Know this, my beloved brothers, let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger, for the anger of man does not produce the righteousness of God. When we adults are having a bad day, we turn to the one we love. Usually it's like a spouse, okay? And say, I'm having a bad day. Can we talk? All right. And if that person declines and says, go call your friends, your siblings, or your parents, or, because I'm watching the game or reality TV, it's like pouring salt in our wounds, correct? All right. Because they are the apple of our eye. So we really want to hear what they have to say. All right. Well, when children are having a bad day, they usually don't voice that, right? They usually will, they'll usually grab your hand and say, will you play with me? And they usually have those sad puppy dog eyes, okay? It's on rare occasions that we parents will stop whatever we're doing and go play. But most of the time when we do, it's very short, okay? And we run back to watch our shows or to get on our phones, all right? Or while we're playing, we cannot keep our hands or eyes off the phone, right? Okay. Most of the time we just flat out say, I can't right now. I'm tired or I'm busy. Okay. Go play with your siblings or I'll be there later. And then when later comes, sometimes we'll tell them, oh, we'll do it tomorrow. I'm tired. It's time to go to bed, All right. Well, that makes them very sad too. Okay. Because at that moment, they just want to spend time with mom or dad really bad. While no time is good to do that right now, it is very important that you don't, because a lot of people are mentally fighting this social distancing, alone time, that isolation. That's a challenge for them, as did this beautiful 15-year-old girl that I sadly read about in California. She was a teenager. She took her own life. Because of this. And her name was Joviani Smith. She was a star player at her high school softball team. And her coach described her as always happy and smiling. And she had a big heart for everyone. And she could not cope with the pressure of being alone. So she hung herself in her bedroom where her devastated mom found her. It's really sad. So before I go on, I want to show you a picture of Giovanni. I don't want to say her name wrong. She was so beautiful. Look at this girl. And she even looks happy. Okay. And then here's another one. Take a screenshot to read about that. And then there's the last one where her coach is talking about her. Take a screenshot, please. If you never take one before when I suggest, please do that. Okay. All right, Elmo, enough. Let's move on, sadly. And that brings me to John 8:4-7. Whoever is of God hears the words of God. The reason why you do not hear them is that you are not of God. Giovanni's story crushed me because, as you all know, I am a parent and I love kids. And I know a lot, most of you right now have a lot of little ones at home, and you're all stressed being locked in with your family, but please take this time as God intended it to be, family time, not alone time. It is not alone time if you have family at home, okay? Those of us who have strayed, need to repair our relationships with Him in order to hear His voice. And sometimes it comes from your children. All right. Because while He loves us all, they are very precious in His sight. There's a song about that. All right. He has trusted us to take care of them until they are age appropriate. So it's your job. All right. I believe He saw that what was needed in this world right now was family communicating more with each other to get to really know and attend to the emotional needs of each other. Do not think that because you have a teenager that they're mature enough to handle situations such as yourself, because most parents are homebodies for the most part, really, if you think about it. Okay, we may attend maybe a party or a gathering maybe once or twice a month. Okay, and we normally only go grocery shopping once a week. So, we're still allowed to do that. So it's actually normal for us, this lockdown. The only thing new to most of us is working from home, okay, 5 days a week. And I love it, to be honest, So, but, for them, they have more energy, and they're all going through puberty right now, which is usually messes you up. And, they're usually hanging out or going shopping or like little parties with their friends, like on a weekly basis. And they want to see their boyfriend or girlfriend or their crushes they have, they need that. And now they even have to be homeschooled, and they're by their impatient, frustrated parents. That's you guys, okay? All right. So this is devastating to them. So you as the adult have to fill all of their voids and love on them so much that it makes them annoyed, but at the same time overjoyed. All right. You want them to enjoy being with you. My adult daughter had to abruptly move in with me temporarily at the end of February, but I think God did that on purpose. He had a plan for that, okay? And she's been with me the past 6 weeks during this quarantine, and I have not fussed at her, not once, okay? And I have been spoiling and catering to her so much that she's hiding from me. She hasn't been coming out of the room till like past 3 sometimes, okay? All right? It's time for me, because I'm a chef. I'm trying out all my new recipes on her and stuff, and she's loving that. And I'm letting her be in charge of the remote, watching whatever shows she wants to watch on TV all day. And I thank God for this moment, because this is her time. Okay, as growing up, my spoiled brat got all the shine. My son, he got all the shine, So he demanded that, and now it's her time. It's all about her, and God wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, so 3 months ago, I bought some new photo albums, and I was planning on doing them all by myself, but I was so lazy or just tired from all that commuting, and I didn't have time. So now it's going to be me and her doing them together, filling them with those family memories and bonding together. And this works for me and my family tree. So I want to show you guys the pictures of those photo albums, and then I will give you your power thought. Aren't those cute? And they say love on them. And then look, there's 2 of them. And I see my pillows have love. All right. Power thought. Put the brakes on ignoring the check engine light, even if it's dimly lit. Love you guys. Have a great day. Mwah.